Alright, hello, this is Garsen. What we're doing today is just a live, unedited, just kind of like a walkthrough to get some of the items. I just covered Sleight of Hand in a different video, and I said I would probably just show you how to get this all in one continuous motion. Anybody can do this, but I would prefer that you have a few requirements to do it exactly my way. We won't really have any real combat in this, and it's very reliable to get it this way. So, let's set up a level 3 bard, and if you copy it this way with the 16 decks, I don't think you really need any charisma or whatnot. I don't think it really matters what this is, but you might as well get sleight of hand. That's the purpose of this build, right? But what is important is the 16 dexterity. We just came out of the goblin camp, or the goblin encounter right in front of the grove, and we're going to have no money other than that. You'll probably even have more money than I do, because I'm getting right to it, alright, for the sake of this run. Now, I would prefer you have long strider. Okay. Find a speak with the dead scroll. Okay, and let's put these up real quick. Right here, top left, top right. There is the speak with the dead scroll, which you can actually get at the vendor we're about to talk to. Or, if you've encountered withers, you can actually get this amulet for free, and you can always cast this once per day. Speak with the dead will be pretty important moving on into one of the later stages of this, right? We put this away, but let's get started. Alright, let me go ahead, put this up. We're going to get each item in order, starting with the Shapeshifter's boon, the Ring of Shapeshifter's boon. So, if you will, follow me. Like I said, you're going to need Scroll of Dead, or the amulet for Speak with the Dead. I would prefer you have Long Strider, and you want to have, where is it? Invisibility, and you want to have Disguise Self. Go ahead, start off. We're going to go over here. To get this ring, we're actually going to go ahead and we need some gold, right? So, let's sell the stuff we actually got from the battle ahead, or just before. So this. Okay. And keep in mind, the whole point of this is so we can get tons of gold and items that we need. You can even sell these supply packs that you start the game with. Okay? Just basically don't sell any greens or anything like that. Sell what you need, or what you don't need, rather. Okay. Keep our scrolls on us, our healing potions, sell everything else. Alright. Now, we are in honor mode. Real quick. Difficulty. This is custom settings, but all the honor mode rules, so just keep that in mind. Right? You can do this in honor mode. I mean, the reason I'm going to do this all in one run, because that's what you have to do in honor mode. There's no taking it back, right? Let her fuss over you. Drink a potion, get a free potion out of this. Basically, option 2 each time, skip right through it until she's trading with you. Don't piss her off, don't do anything stupid, never steal from this lady, this nice, lovely Auntie Ethel. You're going to buy 1 Elixir of Hill Giant Strength with the money you just acquired. Okay? All we need to buy for now. Remember, we can get whatever the hell we want when we're stealing everything with the sleight of hand. So, go ahead. Remember, kids, don't do drugs. Steroids are bad. But, we're going to pop the steroids, get 21 strength. Alright. So now we have 21 strength from the Hill Giant Elixir down here. You want to come past Donnie, come past Mattis. Again, I haven't gone down in the Grove. We just arrived here. This is how early you can do this. I cannot get in this hole. Okay? No chance I'll fit in there. Except, if you have Disguise Self, you can become small and hop in. You're not supposed to be in here if you haven't met the little tiefling kids. They'll give you 10 seconds to get the hell out of here. They'll insult you, scream at you, yell at you. See? We got trouble! We've got trouble! Get the hell out of here! Okay. Just come on over here to the front of the entrance. You're going to tug on this rope. This is probably the most reliable, easy way to get in here. You can do a little talk with Donnie, but I think this is a lot easier. Again, we're going to need Disguise Self for several reasons anyway. Okay. Now, the important thing here is this strange ox. He's the one who has our ring. Let's go ahead at distance. Oh, whoopsie. Go back in there. The reason we want this open is for later anyway, but also if we take a shot at this guy, as long as you do damage to him, he took a hit, right? It's better to have a dex character who has high initiative, right? And can take the shot at a safe distance, because this guy can one-shot you in honor mode, and that'll really screw with you, especially on a solo run. So now, drop back into the cave, and hop back out a second later. This is going to reset everything. Because you're disguised, I think you also don't lose any reputation. But also, we can now talk to the strange ox. We have a good 305 even after buying that elixir. Let's talk the ox. Not fond of us after hitting him. Maybe a gift will improve the sentiment. And that gift is go to the trade tab up here and now switch it so you can just buy it outright. It's 156 apparently on honor mode. Thought it was more expensive than that. Whatever. And there we go. We got the first ring we need for OP Sleight of Hand early on, level 3, right? So Shapeshifter ring, what does it do? When we shapeshift or disguise self, like say maybe a female drow, we will get this bonus down here, and it'll give us a 1d4 on a lot of our checks, including our Sleight of Hand checks. So that covers the Shapeshifter ring, right? So let's go ahead, start with the next item. Here we go. Let's go get the silver pendant. So the silver pendant is also going to give us another 1d4 on a lot of our checks, including our sleight of hand checks. So, very easy to acquire. We're going to head on out of the grove. We'll leave the party behind. Doing all this should not really interfere with any of the stuff going on in the grove or doing things out of order. Not to mention you're getting a little XP the easy way, and you're getting OP items to steal whatever the hell you want later on really early, right? Now this silver pendant, you're coming out of the grove entrance. That's where the battle was. We have 21 strength. We don't need it to jump this high, but very easy, very useful to have 21 strength for a lot of reasons. Probably one of the best elixirs in my opinion early on in the game in honor mode. Okay. Not much other options anyway, and you can buy it so early and have it for the rest of the game. Great choice. Okay. Especially if you know about Tavern Brawler, Monk, Throwing, all that stuff. But anyway, we come up here on this skeleton right here. Click on it, and there it is. There's the silver pendant. Go ahead and equip that. What does it do? Well, it gives us guidance. So now we don't need a cleric or any other class or feat or whatever that gives this. We can just have it on an item that we can always just take down, swap out, right? Put it back on when we need it. Okay, and more importantly, as a thief, we can now cast guidance on ourselves for an extra 1d4, and with our shapeshifter, another 1d4. That's pretty powerful already, but let's go get another item. While I'm walking over here, I'm going to switch over. Now, this isn't totally required, but I like this item early game. There's not a lot of good options, but a Helmet of Haste. So, while we're walking, I'll explain a little bit. Helmet of Haste is going to give you, for your helmet slot, you can have, your character can have 3 turns of momentum. 3 turns of momentum is really good early on in the game, especially in honor mode where you'll value running the hell away when you make a bad decision or bad stuff happens, bad random chance crap. Learn how to run away and flee from combat, or have at least an exit strategy on one character so they can resurrect the party. And you know, Sleight of Hand is broken in honor mode because you can also run away and get all your gold back from withers after you resurrect everyone from a bad encounter. So haste is really good, or rather running away is really good. Now real quick, let me pause what I was saying there. You want to go ahead, disguise yourself as a female or a femme drow. This is specific detail. Doesn't matter if you notice these guys or not. Okay, my character is stuck for whatever reason. There we go. Okay. Whether you notice them or not, walk in, you're surprised. They'll apologize to you whether you notice them or not. You'll always get this. Just choose, yeah, don't let it happen again. You XP for this. You are surprised, so you'll still sit there for a second. Alright, so you'll get XP for not getting into combat. You'll get the waypoint, right? And you'll come over here with our 21 strength and a bludgeoning weapon we can get from Shadowheart, let's say. Let's go ahead and equip a mace with a bludgeoning weapon and 21 strength right here. This thing is weak to bludgeoning damage, and you have to do more than 10 damage to even damage it. You don't even need to be a lock picker yet. You can just pick a lock by beating the crap out of this box. There we go. And ta-da. Get a little bit of gold. Actually, a decent amount of gold. And you get the haste helmet guaranteed. It's always there. Let's go ahead and equip that. Haste helmet, like I said, you get 3 turns of momentum. Just means you get a little bit of, I think about 15 feet. The moment combat starts, combat will start if you goof up when you were stealing something or a bad situation happens, right? Very useful. Now, let's get the next item. We get the smuggler's ring. So from the blighted village, from the haste helmet location, just come on down over here. We're going to open these double doors. We're going to keep our drow disguise in case anyone wants to talk to us, especially goblins. That's going to make them feel like, oh, what a great guy. Let's leave them alone. Alright. Keep on walking here. We'll get to a bridge that's got this gap. You need to be able to jump over it. Don't worry, even if you have 8 strength. Like I said, you'd have 21 strength from the elixir. Come on down here. If you've been here before, you know there's some scary hyenas and gnolls that we don't really want to fight right now. Keep on coming down. Maybe grab the myrgrass and whatnot along the way. What you want to do is you'll get to this bush right before the opening to the toll house or whatnot. Right here in this bush, maybe you can see it already. There is a skeleton. Happy Halloween, everybody. Alright, take the smuggler's ring. And what does this ring do? Very simple. You get 2 stealth and 2 sleight of hand added to your checks. The cost of charisma. Maybe don't wear this all the time when you're talking to people, but if you had a little extra charisma, it won't affect you all that bad, right? So, a very powerful ring for sleight of hand, even for stealth. There we go. Let's move on over to here. Now this last item is very important. It's what brings everything together. If you saw in my last video when I broke down how the sleight of hand checks work, how beastly and overpowered you can be when it comes to sleight of hand checks, even at level 3 with either a bard or a rogue. But it was the gear that really ties it together, especially this one up here. Okay, so finish the trail. Let's look at the map real quick. From the Emerald Grove, we want to just head on over to the Blighted Village, walk in for free because they think we're a female drow. We want to come on up, past the bridge, come on down. Go over here, right around here we'll get the ring, come on back, go under the pass. There's the toll house with the paladins, and now we're at the Risen Road. So you're getting a little XP for exploring, you're getting some convenient waypoints for when you're starting out your game. And now for the gloves, okay? The gloves, I would encourage you to bring your party of 4 and actually sneak over with 1 character. The Flynn, and I mean sneak 1 character in, come right here, pop out of turn-based mode, and say hello. And if you have the Illithid Wisdom, the Sigil, right, you should be able to talk to her, and you can start the fight, and she'll be on your side. Now, if you clear all these gnolls out, you can talk to Rugen, right? But that's a little dangerous, especially in honor mode. Maybe you're not feeling up to it. Hey, anybody can do this, though. Ready? So, with your bard, if you have invisibility, alright, come on over here. Maybe stay away from where they can see you. Alright, let's hide behind a rock. Okay. What does it mean? And then we want the invisibility spell. We get 2 chances at this, so 1 spell slot and another spell slot. Again, we have 21 strength, we have a mace, all this stuff, but we're not going to need combat here. Let's go ahead, change our disguise. I don't know why I did it that way, but just in case something silly goes on here, let's just look a little more normal. Ah, perfect. Alright, lizard person. Can't get more normal than that. But no one's going to see us, alright? If we go invisible, we're going to come on over here. You do not want to step in water, get hit by fire, no condition. Otherwise, it's going to break the invisibility, okay? If you have to, hit turn-based mode. Okay, now you're in control of the scenario. See this fire? We would have chanced ourselves going through it. We would have got exposed. Make sure our little ghost down here doesn't go too far forward. And with 21 strength, we can just hop over. Okay? Now, in turn-based mode, continue to come over here. At this point, you can go ahead, pop out of turn-based mode, hide. Hiding is very important detail here. You want to come out of their sight. You're still invisible for a moment, sure. What you're going to do is while you're hiding, you're going to turn based. You're invisible. You're hiding. You're going to go ahead, turn on turn based. Now you're going to steal it. This is going to expose you. But you know what? No one saw you because it's still time stopped right now, okay? Come on over here. Reach the very far back here where no one can see us. No one has any idea who this lizard person was or what they just did. Now we'll hop out. Pop out of hiding, pop out of turn-based mode. Introduce yourself.
If we don't deal with them gnolls, none of us are getting
Say,
out of here
all right.
alive.
Hold the line while I prepare for battle. Okay. Now,
Breathe deep.
walk a little up. The battle's going to start automatically when you talk to him.
We need to deal with those beasts.
You're
now.
right. It's time.
Let's take.
Let's take him. Alright, walk a little forward. The fight will start. Hopefully you have high initiative because you're using your high dexterity character, right? Now, things can still go wrong here, obviously.
Take the leader down.
Okay?
To hold the rest back.
Once it's our turn, we're going to do something very brave. Let this pass by. Okay, now, like I said, this is important. We want to be super brave. So, what we're gonna do is, the hell out of here. Alright. And maybe we'll just walk back over to our little hidey spot. Good luck, buddy. Now, while this goes on, I should explain, I prefer if you actually be a little brave on honor mode and fight. There's a reward for recruiting. I guess not recruiting, but getting Flinned on your side temporarily. It'll be a major distraction. It'll help you in the fight. Use the high ground up here, but this video isn't really about that. What we're losing here by doing it this way is some experience from the fight, obviously. And Rugen is going to die. But I guess if you've ever been in combat this fight, he kind of leaves us to our own fate as well. So all things equal. Just keep in mind, you're losing out on a little bit of XP. And, you know, some of the fun of the game is actually fighting, right? Go ahead, try and find me. I'm nowhere to be found. Bye. Now, Rugen is a bit of a random element here. So bear with me. Depending on where he dies is going to make this harder for us as we sneak around. Okay. Still looking for us. I'm gonna say this is a good bad thing. It's bad because this guy should have been dead by now. But it's a good thing because he's gonna get his butt kicked a little far away from the rest of the crew. Or where these gnolls are gonna end up, okay? So Rugen, just stay put, buddy. There you go. Maybe leave a comment at the bravery of Rugen. Let us all remember this Chad of man fighting all these gnolls. Oh, there he goes. Okay. So. Hop back up here. So again, the bad part was that took a little longer. Sorry about that. I'm gonna blame Rugen for that. The good part about it is we're still invisible for 7 turns. Let's go ahead. Looks like if we look at our stealth area, we're good. We're gonna hit stealth. We're gonna turn base mode. Okay. And because we're in darkness, and because we're invisible, we can sneak up here. Okay, and we have 21 strength. You can pick them up. Gonna expose us. As long as we're not in the red area and the turn-based mode is on, we should be able to sneak right back over here. La-di-da, la-di-doo. We can even hop over here. Now we're really in good place. Okay, we're gonna hop out of turn-based mode, quickly teleport to the Risen Road. Okay, now we're almost there. We've done the most dangerous part. You only needed 2 invisibility spells, and like I said from earlier, you're going to need the Speak with the Dead. And Longstrider obviously helped us with movement distance when we were sneaking around there, so I think that explains why we needed all of that stuff. Let's go ahead and drop Rugen. We have the package that we need. Let's drop Rugen on the ground. Let's see what he has to say now that he's dead. Now, very important, let's start with what's inside the cargo. Ask him, where are you heading? And then ask him, how do I find this hideout? There's a password, huh? What is the password? Little serpent, long shadow. And then lastly, who are you? Rugen Zhentarim. Interesting. Alright. Here we go. Let's head back the way we came from the waypoint of Risen Road. Let's head down here. While we're walking, I want to make a little reminder. Remember how we were a female drow? Yeah. Maybe change your disguise at this point to not a drow. That would be ideal. Because you're about to walk into an area with Flaming Fist members who are not exactly happy with the drow. So don't be one. Don't look like one. I know it's racist, but, you know, sometimes just gotta let it be, and you gotta be smart about walking into situations and not causing trouble. Alright. Like I said, let's use our totally normal, everyday lizard face. Everybody loves a good little lizard friend, right? Alright, come on back. If you go this way, you'll be avoiding a lot of nasty gnolls and hyenas again. Come on down this way towards Joaquin's Rest. And again, the benefit of this is you're going to get a waypoint, a little early game XP. If you weren't already level 3, you'd probably be level 3 by now for sure. And here we go. Come on into Joaquin's Rest. Make sure you get this waypoint here. It's very useful. There we go. Alright. I want to make a reminder. Pretending we were on true honor mode. This is honor mode settings, but obviously we screw up. So again, the reminder here is there's dead drows here. It's almost as if drows attacked here. Don't walk in here as a drow. Okay? And the other thing is, don't attack anybody. Since you have 21 strength, right? Just talk to them. Use your strength to push the door. I don't care if you fail this. You probably shouldn't, but... Alright. There we go. If you did fail it, you can destroy the door because, you know, you have 21 strength. There's a few extra things you can do in here, but we're not really here for that. Some are time sensitive. This is the most important one, though. Again, do not attack things recklessly. You might accidentally hit a flaming fist, so just be careful. But maybe let everybody chill out before you click anything. Alright. Go ahead and beat this door down. Knock, knock. You might as well do this before we head out to the Zhentarim hideout.
Great God, Helm. Allow us peace in this plane and beyond. Teach us care.
It's gonna give you a little XP and a nice, pretty good choice of weapon early on. Okay. Alright. So, Come on down here.
You count. Now listen.
Skip through all this. Basically, you can read through all that, but just make sure you'll promise you'll save the Duke.
I will.
You'll get a reward. That gives us whatever you want. That's up to you. Sorry for the distraction. We're still going for the gloves of thievery. Trust me, I haven't lost thought. Lost concentration here. We'll pass through that. Don't worry about getting burned, buddy. Okay. So since we talked to Rugen, even though he was dead or alive, doesn't matter. As long as we weren't trying to act like tough guys when he was alive, or if he died and we got the right information out of his dead body, you can come on in here. Oh no. We've been spotted. Just take option 1, Little Serpent, Long Shadow's the password. Suddenly he's besties with you. That's good. Gives you a key. A key to what? Come on back here. There's a cellar. We'll enter the cellar hatch. There we go. Come on down here. Tick all the boxes if you'd like, but I don't need to. Alright. I'm a man or a lizard on a mission. We'll open this convenient closet door and enter inside. Hidden stairs. Ah, a new waypoint. Where could this be? This is hidden Zhentarim hideout. Now right here, again, maybe I don't think you really need anything other. As long as you've done everything correctly, you can be in disguise or not. You can have all the charisma or none in the world. Doesn't matter. If you have everything set up the right way,
What's your business down here?
and you stole
Answer honestly and maybe
the
we'll kill you
package,
clean.
and you got the information out of Rugen, you need to go, your colleague gave me the passphrase.
That just tells me you've met my people.
Okay, fair enough.
That's why you're here in their stead.
Then you want to say, okay, but they're not coming back. But I know what happened of their cargo, option
Really?
1.
We've disarmed the traps. Come down.
Bada bing, bada boom. No dice rolls, no random chance. No danger. And again on honor mode, do not misclick. Everything is being opened up for you. Everything's nice and easy for you. Just don't accidentally steal anything in this very hostile environment. That's my little word of wisdom for you. Come on up here to meet her. If you know about this quest with the package, you can make your options here, but personally, I'll just give it to her.
You've already brought me
Bad news. Tell me you've got something better this time. Here you go. There's the chest we stole. We didn't open it. She's happy with us.
Still sealed. Actual professionals are rare. Our trader can show you some of our more exotic.
You can ask her about what she means about that, but at this point, you're in the so-called family, which has some benefits whenever you're dealing with the Zhentarim in the future. Specifically, shop prices, huh? I'm gonna give you a 2-for-1 here. In my opinion, the most important thing is these gloves, and they're pretty fairly priced since we're a member of the family. But come on down here to Brem. He's a trader.
If you have the go.
He wants to get you in on a scheme. Tell him, no thanks, buddy. I'm just here to sell. Okay. You should have plenty of cash. I got 493 from all the little questing and pickups and whatnot. Here is the fabled Titan string bow, but we're actually here for the gloves of thievery. Boom. He's selling them for 120. Quite the fair price, considering we'll now be able to get everything for free. You might want to buy some invisibility potions if you plan on stealing some stuff. You might want to get the Titan string bow. Here it is. Early. Great bow. But here's my recommendation to you. Do not steal from these guys. In fact, go steal gold from everybody else and buy legitimately from the family. Except maybe the one little dwarf in the goblin camp. But yeah, we now have everything. Camp gloves. And these, like I said, give advantage. Sleight of hand. Go watch my breakdown video of why that's so important. Take this off right quick. But yeah, that was everything you need to do by level 3. No real combat, no real experience. Just walk through to get what you need. Just need the dexterity, the strength elixir, disguise self for the deception, long strider. Make sure to get speak with the dead and have 2 slots ready on your bard for invisibility. That about does it. I appreciate if you're watching, and I hope this helps really power up your first honor mode run, make things easy. Now you can steal the world, have all the gold, and get all the chicks. I'll see you in the next one. If you haven't already, check out the Sleight of Hand breakdown video. Take it easy, guys. Have a great day.